Hey man, here I am at school, and I wanted to show you my setup here for my um, FPGA in my hardware class. So we use this program called Quartus 2. It's free. We write in a language called Hardware Verilog, which describes hardware to an FPGA, which virtually creates that hardware physically inside of a chip. And it's not that similar to C. It's kind of different, but if you've ever programmed before, it's not that hard to learn. But it's immense, and I can only create what I understand about hardware, so it's going to take a while, obviously. Anyway, here's the board I was telling you about. This is what it looks like when you power it up. Looks like a Christmas tree. But this is the Altera DE2-115. It's an FPGA board. There's the FPGA right there. It has tons of input and output. You can do a lot with this. I'm telling you, a lot. So it has this kind of default image when you connect it to a VGA screen. And I am going to come here to Quartus and upload my program that I wrote for my final project. So, okay, I click Start, and now it's sending the data to the FPGA board, and in a moment it'll wake up. Okay, this is my final project. I made a real-time clock that just counts from 0 to 9 with every second. And I put a few more features in here for fun. I was going for the wow factor. So the next thing it does is draws the mushroom from the original Super Mario Brothers for classic NES. And then we have this fancy question block. We also have the star for superpower. And last but not least, my favorite is Mario. I think I got a pretty awesome grade on this. I made these images that you see out of my own ROMs that I custom wrote. I took nothing from a classic NES ROM. I essentially looked at images of screenshots I made from an emulator, and from there I did my own work. All in all, it took me about 9 hours to build this thing, but this is just a really rough demo that shows you what I've learned at the end of the semester. Essentially, I could, if I had all the time, I could make my own Mario Brothers out of hardware. I don't know enough to make sound work yet. That requires a few other concepts, which maybe I'll get into by the time I'm a junior. But anyway, just wanted to show you. This is what I've been working on. So I'm really happy. Oh, and the cool thing is I can always go back to my clock, and it's still counting. It never stops if it's multitasking through hardware. So anyway, I'll leave you with the question block. That's all there is. Have a good one.